First thing I'd like to say is that life isn't all that hard. 98% of it is just showing up. Family and friends are what make and keep you happy, and they're the true treasure of life. Love and put the happiness of your spouse first, above yourself and above everyone else, and you'll have a successful marriage.
Savannah, our story began the day that I met you. It was the moment that you walked around my left shoulder and I saw your eyes for the first time. That was the last line in another book, and it's the first line in a new one. In all stories, there are good times as well as tough times, but without the tough, there would be no journey. And this is what we are here today to begin, our next journey, the rest of our lives. This journey begins with a partner, an equal, and like a puzzle piece, all our weird edges fit together and make one beautiful picture. I promise to cherish all of those differences that bring us together and make us stronger. I promise to love you through all the chapters of life as we grow together. And like all these wildflowers around us, with a firm foundation, enough sunlight and water, we can not only survive, but grow and make something beautiful out of the toughest conditions. At the beginning of this new chapter, I promise to stay rooted to earth and bloom to sky.
So you referenced that we're starting new chapters. Apparently we are on the same page. The first time I saw you, it was actually in the back of your head as I walked up to tap you on the shoulder. I had the same butterflies and nerves today that I did then. It's kind of a flashback of doing our first look. Ever since I tapped you on the shoulder on that first day, you turned and I saw a light in your eyes that I've never seen. Your eyes lit up looking right into mine, and you smiled. And all these years later, begrudgingly, you shaved the mustache for me so I could see those dimples again. That's when I fell in love. We might not have known it yet, but not too long shoulder, I did fall in love with you first, even though you return it and say that you love me more. And you do love me more and more every day in these last 4 years. And I'm thankful to still see the same look in your eyes every day. I will always be that person to smile back at you when you look at me like that. I will always be the person that see the absolute best in you, even when you might not see it in yourself, even when no one else sees it either. I'm your person, and you are mine. I hope that even though we will be married and living together, that I will always be your figurative end of the night call. My living room dancing partner at 2 a.m. Dog snuggler. You bring your zest for life to every day of our life. You make our whole world brighter than the sunshine. We're doing this for life. I'm so incredibly happy that we get to start our little family today. And I vow to love you forever and ever and always be right by your side.
By the power bestowed upon me as Lord of Winterfell and the state of Wyoming, I now pronounce Michael Woodcock II and Savannah, husband and wife, lawfully wedded today before the universe. Michael, you may now kiss the bride.
You know, and as we moved around from Florida to California to North Carolina and to Europe, most of the time it was just us. So we had to make a home. And you know, as I get a little older and grayer, you know, I'm pretty proud to say that whenever their lives get complicated, they come home, right?
Sorry, everybody. I always cry when he has the right thing to say. When he tells me when I need
and when
to
she
hear.
started crying, and I look at her.
Sorry.
But now it's your turn. When you come home, when things get tough, she comes to you, not me. And I'm okay with that. All right? So for the first toast to the newly married couple, make a home, fill it with love, pick your battles, reach out lovingly, and always remember before you have an argument, will this matter in the near future?
I just am so thankful for you, Michael, for coming into Savannah's life and just being there for her and letting her be her 100% self. And you bring out such a confidence in her and a goofiness in her, and you love her through everything, through any fault. And I just hope that you guys have a lifetime of happiness and always have patience and kindness in your heart for each other, and just love each other with everything in you, and just have a lifetime of adventure and love. I love you guys. I love you.
But when I met Savannah, and not just the first time, but after several times of visiting with Michael and Savannah and getting to know her, getting to know them as a couple, Savannah I came to know as a facilitator and a coordinator and a host, and so she was, the person to kind of bring things together and bring structure to, our time together. And with that, I think I realized pretty quickly that Savannah was in a lot of ways an antidote to Michael's unstructured personality. And that's when I realized I think they were a really good fit together. So with that, I'd like to say marriage is not just finding someone that you can live with, it's finding the person you can't live without. To Michael and Savannah, I'd like to make a toast. May your marriage be long and with plenty of happiness.
Changes everything. It changes.